Galen Pratis at Midwest Muscle here at the Mr. and Miss Natural Minnesota. Great show. Show's winding down. It's been this is one of the biggest shows, one of the more festive events I've been to this year. I'm just overjoyed that, natural bodybuilding is growing the way it's growing. And I'm here with one of the personalities that help it grow and actually creates a better atmosphere and actually a new arena. You're actually coming with a new arena to help the bodybuilders actually brand themselves and get out further. Introduce yourselves and let the world know who you are.
Well, all right. I'm Lori Yokiel, and I own a new agency called Hotties for Hire. It's a model and talent agency. And, we have some flyers around here, and there is some events that are coming up. We have one actually next Saturday on May 23rd in Rochester, Minnesota. And then we have one 2 weeks following over at the barn called Cowboys at the Barn. I'm legit. And currently, we only have fit male models. So the business is actually, it's based upon fitness. So, and I really enjoy fitness. It's my life. And so I decided that's what I needed to do for a living.
But you actually do more than just, promote modeling. You actually help people with their lives as well on the mental aspect as well.
That's correct. Yep. So as when I bring in a model or a talent, I also ask them for their short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals, and then I try to help them to excel to the next level. And if I can't help them, then I actually ask somebody else to help them. So I will hand them over to somebody that can help them if I'm unable to.
And one of the better things about that is that you're actually on the inside helping the inside. So it's not like you're a foreigner to this realm. You've actually, stepped on stage, competed, and actually had a life inside, so you know what they think alike. And you've seen, the ups and downs of the industry.
That's correct. Yeah. Last year, actually, at this show. This was my first show, so I ended up doing
There's jokes.
So I did my first show, figure here, and so it was really cool because then I was able to, like today, I met a competitor, a bikini competitor, and before she had stepped on stage, you could just see it in her face, and I was talking to her, and I said, last year this was my first show, and I was so scared. I mean, I had to fight so many fears to get up on that stage, but I did it, and it was awesome. It was probably one of the best things I could have done for myself. So yes, I understand their daily lives and what it's like. You have to be dedicated to live a life of fitness.
Very much so. Now, when you're dealing with these personalities and needs, are there certain people you say, well, maybe you should wait a while or come on in and I'll be able to help you? How do you go about when people are going to be approaching you for this new industry, that new business that you're doing? How do you help them create the person that they should be and not the one with the glitz and glamour and basically screwing themselves up in the process?
Well, for the application process itself, I am a little bit choosy with the models and the talents that I bring on, right? So there are different requirements that each individual needs to have. So then we have to come up with a rejection letter and so on and so forth, which is hard. It's difficult, but it is what it is. But the one really cool thing is the ones I'm able to bring them on, then it's more of a helping them to the next level is learning who they are.
Yes.
So I have to learn their personalities, and I have to learn more about them. And it's important that they have that trust with me and that they are able to allow me to do so. Some of them don't want. I'm not moving fast enough for some of them, and that's okay. That's totally all right. We have a non-exclusive contract, and it just works.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was asking because some people think that everything's supposed to be handed to them on a platter, and they forget that they got to work for it.
Right. No, it's definitely a lot of work. And if you want to excel, you have to be willing to put it out there, and to do the work and to listen and take guidance. And if you want to run the show, it doesn't always work. So
exactly,
it's a little bit different.
And I'm sure you've seen that with personal training. You've seen that with, basically coaches, nutritionists. It's like, okay, you got into this to learn, and you're basically telling everybody that you're supposed to learn from what's going to happen. And, it's like I said, sometimes not every sport is for every person. And I know you understand that from the business side where it's like, well, I'd like to introduce you to life, and you're telling me you already understand it. I got children, and you're not one.
Exactly, yeah.
You have to say it.
Yeah, it's a learning process. So, some make it, some don't, right?
Exactly.
I mean, it is what it is.
Not everybody gets first place.
No. And I think maybe with age comes maturity. I have no idea, but hopefully we can help everyone. So, and that's another thing. The agency, we don't discriminate. We have no age requirements whatsoever. The only thing right now is we just have fit males. So I hope to expand in the next year and a half to women, and then we'll take it from there. So
even you're learning. I mean, you're not just jumping
definitely.
in and saying, come hell or high water, I'm going to do it. You're actually going about like a plan, just like you would in a competition,
Right.
just like you would in anything else.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's a learning process, and I'm going to fail on a lot of things, which is okay. I'm totally okay with that. So yeah.
So again, speak the name of your business. I'll actually have this posted on the Midwest Muscle page and her links. So don't worry if you miss it. If you can't read the poster, that's fine. I'll have all this information shared on the page. So whatever you got to ask, send it in a message. And if I can't have the answer, she'll have it too, because she knows where to look. So again, say the name.
All right. I'm Lori Yokiel, and this really is my picture. And so I run Hotties for Hire, otherwise known as H for H, and you can call me Mama Lori. So once you come under my wing, then I take care of you.
All right. Well, Lori, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to P4P.
Yes, thank you for stopping by the booth. I had a great time, speaking with you on the podcast. Wonderful day, wonderful show.
Yes, thank you.
Kaylin Patterson, Lori Yokiel, Midwest Muscle. We are out.